Thames in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. It's Hear This. Lifetimes of one and only Mr. Norman Lear. Make some noise, ATL. All right. My name is Dresden Beatman, a.k.a. Father Hat, introducing you right now to the stage. I need y'all to make some noise and give it up for the wonderful Dr. Stephanie Dunn, y'all. Make some noise for her. All right now.
Y'all love that? So, at the beginning of this semester in my creative writing class, and there are students here who will be able to testify to this fact, I decided to introduce myself to my new students in a different way. You know, you try something different every semester so that you're not just doing the same thing every first day of class. Well, this time, I was trying to introduce why I do what I do, especially my love for film, television, and creative writing for storytelling. So guess what I did? I played a clip of Good Times. I had no idea back then in August, none, that we would be here tonight, November 30th, with Norman Lear in the house. And then I thought about the other things, like for example, on the first page of my book, there it is, a reference to Good Times. So you might say that the work of Norman Lear, the Jeffersons, Good Times, have been the soundtrack to my very, very young, and I'm saying very, very young childhood, y'all. Get that twisted. I was really, really, really young. But the soundtrack to my childhood. And here is a secret that I'm outing myself tonight to say, and there are people who live with me who can testify to this fact, that there is probably not a single month out of a year that goes by that you will not find me watching an episode of either All in the Family, The Jeffersons, or Good Times. So that my now 6-year-old son would, yes, is very familiar with the All in the Family theme song as well as Good Times and The Jeffersons. So, confession. I have been watching Norman Lear TV all of my life, literally. So it's a great honor for him to be here. And it is another great honor for me to bring to you right now our fearless leader of this institution, himself a distinguished gentleman who I know is also a Norman Lear fan, and that is President John Sylvanus Wilson.
Thank you, Professor Dunn. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
It is a distinct honor and privilege for me to introduce this tribute to the television legend and social change agent, Mr. Norman Lear. On behalf of the college and our Board of Trustees, I want you to know that we are thrilled at Morehouse to host this celebration. And I'm here to set the tone by giving you just 3 quick reasons for why the timing is right. First, the timing is right for this celebration to be held in Atlanta. Mayor Kasim Reed has made this a new capital city for the film and television industry. In the last 10 years, Atlanta has been the backdrop to over 140 films and TV shows, hiring African-American actors and writers, producers, directors, and film technicians. And production companies have spent $1.7 billion on 250 entertainment projects this year alone. Second, the timing is right for this celebration to be held at Morehouse College. We have our very own cinema, television, and emerging media studies program led by the woman you just heard from, Dr. Stephanie Dunn. I want us to give her a big hand right now. Dr. Dunn is an amazing leader of an amazing program, and she is always hard at work preparing our talented students to enter the industry. And as they do, they follow in the footsteps of Morehouse men like the highest grossing actor of all time in the film industry. That would be Samuel L. Jackson. They follow in the footsteps. Just give Sam a hand. follow in the footsteps of Bill Nunn, and they follow in the footsteps of my friend and classmate, Spike Lee. I want Stephanie Dunn to know that you have the support of Provost Campbell and I for all that you do to strengthen the program. But most of all, the third reason for why the time is right for this celebration is because of the man himself, Norman Lear. He has had a revolutionary impact on American entertainment and culture. And what a legacy. He made us feel the deep humanity of a junkyard owner named Fred Sanford. He made us feel the love, the pain, the bad and good times of the Evans family. And I just want to pause and say that Michael Evans seemed like he was destined for Morehouse College. Thelma Evans seemed like she was destined for Spelman. And I'm not sure where JJ was destined for, what college, if at all. Norman Lear made us find a home on the east side of town with the Jeffersons. Does anybody know what floor in that high-rise the Jeffersons lived on? 12. Who said 12? Somebody knows. They lived on the 12th floor, y'all. You ought to know that. Marla Gibbs is here, and she knows that. Let's give Marla Gibbs a hand. We need her later tonight. And Norman Lear made us laugh at a lovable bigot named Archie Bunker. I want you to know that Norman Lear put black folk on TV when everybody else was afraid to do so. By doing so in his own way, he showed America 40 years ago that Black Lives Matter. He opened the minds of millions of Americans when it came to civil rights, women's rights, and gay rights, all by making us laugh about it heartily so that we could think about it differently. Norman Lear is and will always be, in TV and in race relations, a pioneer. He expanded the boundaries of social discourse and challenged all of us to examine our prejudices and imagine a more inclusive and progressive future for this country. With courage, and I mean that, with courage, he confronted serious topics like racism and poverty, abortion and gun control, and he made us see and embrace our common humanity, all with a smile. Mr. Norman Lear, for your visionary work, we are grateful. We are grateful. We are grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a warm and appreciative Morehouse welcome to Mr. Norman Lear.